Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today, we're diving into a fascinating story from Sweden. A return to the old school in their tech-heavy schools. It seems the digital revolution in Swedish classrooms might have hit a bit of a snag. Or maybe a very well-placed, well-deserved textbook.
A textbook, you say? Intriguing. I'm all ears. What's the gist? Is Sweden ditching tablets altogether?
Not quite, but they're definitely dialing back the digital intensity. It seems their years-long push for digitalization, even in preschools. Imagine toddlers with tablets. Is facing some serious pushback. Apparently, test scores in reading aren't what they used to be.
Oh, so it's a case of too much screen time, not enough reading comprehension? I see. That sounds like a pretty common problem, actually. What's the Swedish government doing about it?
The education minister, Lotta Edholm, has been a vocal critic, championing a return to physical textbooks. She even announced a massive investment, 685 million kroner, to get more books into schools. That's serious money.
Wow, that's a lot of kroner. 60 million euros. So it's not just about the tablets then, it's also about getting kids back to reading actual books?
Exactly. And it's not just books. They're also emphasizing handwriting practice. Think of it as a digital detox with a side of cursive. The irony is delicious.
I find that interesting. Handwriting. It's almost a lost art in many places. Is there a real educational benefit to this, or is it just nostalgia?
Well, the Karolinska Institute, a pretty reputable medical research school, actually weighed in, saying there's evidence that digital tools can impair learning, not enhance it. They suggest a return to traditional methods. Though, I'd like to see the methodology on that one.
That's a bold claim. Technology has so much potential. It's not like they're saying ban all technology, right? There's a nuanced approach here, I'd imagine.
You're right. It's not a complete ban. It's more of a rebalancing act. They're not saying no screens ever, but they are saying less screens, more books, and definitely more pencil-to-paper practice, especially for younger kids. It's also interesting to note that UNESCO also recently put out a report warning against over-reliance on technology in education.
I see. So it's a global trend then, a kind of backlash against the digital-first approach to education? It makes sense, there's a lot to be said for the tactile experience of reading a book, the feel of a pen in your hand.
Absolutely. And it's not just Sweden. The article mentions similar debates in the US and Germany, highlighting different approaches and challenges. The US, for example, has a digital divide to contend with, while Germany is famously slow to adopt digital solutions in general. It's a whole fascinating mess.
It really is a complex issue. There's no easy answer, is there? It's a balancing act between embracing technology's potential and recognizing the value of traditional methods. It's a delicate dance between the digital and the analog.
Precisely. And Sweden's experiment, with its significant financial investment, will be interesting to watch. Will this back-to-basics approach actually improve reading scores? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, it's a conversation worth having. Thanks for joining us on Tech Bytes and News. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of Swedish education. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.